Hi, welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, February 18th of 2025 on Geo Court, and this is a recorded about an hour and a half prior to the U.S. session open done by Vantage Markets. All right, so we are looking at the beginning of the week really because yesterday was obviously a holiday, so markets were really flattish. As you can see, yesterday was really just flat day. Today we have opened with a gap down. This candle actually closed 22,234. This one opened at 22,220, 234 and 224. So 10 points difference. So lower, it has been closed, fluctuation to the upside. It hit, is retracing from that 22,300-ish resistance line that I have here for you. So therefore, it's just retreated from that. So let's see if with the U.S. session open, we'll be able to fluctuate to the upside and look to reach that all-time high for the Nasdaq. RSI has enough room for it, so let's go moving. Let's go higher. Let's go long. Let's go buy. S&P 500 as well, even though it has more of a fluctuation to the upside than the Nasdaq. This kind of closed at 61.44. This one opened at 61.44. So we are basically there. So let's see if we be able to make another all-time high. Well, actually, we did make an all-time high. We are already looking to push that that envelope. RSI is also neutral, so buying S&P. The Dow is looking also mighty flattish. So this candle open gap down, a tiny one though, and it's trading lower. So let's see as the US session opens, we'll do another leg up towards the 4,500 marker. Let's see what will happen. Crude oil is it made a nice move to the upside in early trading. So we have opened above our levels of resistance that we have here. Yesterday there was more fluctuation on the crude oil market, so therefore we need to update our levels. It is trading lower, so let's use that 50-day moving average as our second level, and let's just use that swing high from today so far as our first for the US session open. As far as support goes, let's just use 70.50 as first level of support, and then the second will be the lower boundary band. So what will that imply as a movement to the downside? Well, dollar index is having some sort of a neutral movement, so let's see if that will make crude oil cheap enough to continue and recover and do another leg up. Let's see if that will happen, or are we in retracement mode and looking to revisit yesterday's open? Let's see if that's the other case. Then we have Nat Gas. So Nat Gas is basically just flattish. I'm gonna lower my level of resistance. I'm gonna use this level 390 as open, and then that double top created by those wicks there, and the support. I'm gonna use the 20-day moving average as support, and then this swing low here of this doji. Let's see. I'm being bullish with Nat Gas. So gold. All right. So gold. Geopolitical uncertainty, peace talks, Russia, U.S., Ukraine. That could bring obviously some stability, but so far the geopolitical uncertainty is on the top of the agenda today. So I'm speculating that 3,000 to be met sometime between now and end of March. So moving higher, buying gold. Then we have silver. whenever it decides to load. There it goes. All right, so silver, again, today, it opened with a gap up. It's being closed. So I'm going to use the upper Bollinger Band and this swing high as probable levels of resistance. I'm going to use 32 as a psychological round number for support, and then the 20-day moving average within the Bollinger Band. So I'm still being bullish on all the metals, so I'm going long. Copper is the one that is looking to be the exception here. It could be probably taken, but again, let's use yesterday's swing high and the upper Bollinger Band for second level. Now it's looking to trade lower, but let's see if I found this bottom here, and then if this could probably taken. But long term, being long Bitcoin. All right, so Bitcoin is losing some of its shine. The Trump trade effect is fading away somehow. So let's just use 100,000 as my second 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average support, and the next level will be 92,000. So let's see what Bitcoin will do if it'll sustain itself around 96,000, just like last week. The currency is the euro. Is looking to recuperate itself after having such blowout weeks, prior weeks. Let's take a look at the euro whenever it decides to load. Okay, come on. There you go. It load. So after reaching 105, making a kind of a double top here is retracing. So let's use the 20-day moving average as our first initial level of support, and then that swing low. Levels, I'm gonna leave them the same as they are. Let's see if we'll find some support around 104,400 and then rebound from here. The pound also in the red so far. Let's see just how much of in the red is it. Let's just see. So we're gonna be having a lot of a short week, obviously. So let's see if we'll be able to make a new all-time highs on the markets. A retracement, a correction could be also happening. Gold, crude oil, nat gas, all commodities should be in high demand. The dollar index should also be trading lower. There we go. Pound has loaded. Took a long time. Let's see. So pound is trading lower today. Let's just use 126.5 as our first level of resistance. Support 125.5. Basically this swing low here. This swing low here. There you go. And the 20-day moving average as our second. So let's see if it'll continue to retrace lower. But I don't think so. Dollar index is looking also to find some support around these levels. It's looking to sustain itself, recovering. It did open gap up, tiny gap up. So let's see if today will be that day that it'll fluctuate towards the 20-day moving average. So the pivot point, the 50-day moving average is acting as a support level. So let's see if today the dollar index will recover some of that low fluctuation made last week. If that happens, then we'll see obviously some pressure on the metals, also on the currencies. So let's see if dollar index will make a movement to the upside. Have a nice trading day. I'll see you tomorrow.